Well, guys, the Geeky Fight MMA. This video is gonna be about UFC 228, Derrick Lewis versus Alexander Volkan. Oh shit, I think it was Alexander Volkanov or Volkanovski, something like that. The tall ass Russian dude. I was planning to make the whole UFC recap in one video, but I decided to do it in piece. And I originally want to talk about Derrick Lewis hot ass balls during this video. No homo. Derrick Lewis. It was a classic Derrick Lewis performance. You know, as far as results, there's another YouTube group I follow venturing out. They're in the MMANation.com. Fuck. Zane Simon, somebody, they mentioned that, as far as the results wise, Derrick Lewis is the fucking Yell Romero as far as results of the heavyweight. And that's true, man. The guy's always getting beat up, but he wins in the last round, last second, last chance possible. He gets beat up early and then he just wins. But the only difference is Yao has more skill. Yes, Yao gets tired too, but he's more conditioned. And when he's losing the round, he's not usually getting hurt bad. He has some pretty decent defensive skill. Like, he's still losing, but he's not getting hit clean bad, close to being put away. Lewis, on the other hand, is like, you're watching it, it's like, oh shit, Lewis about to get finished, and dude comes back and wins. And that was what pretty much happened. Derrick Lewis was pretty much a punching bag for 14 minutes and 50 seconds of the entire fight. And then he finishes Alexander and the Alexander Volkov or whatever in the last 10 seconds. It was like, oh my gosh, classic Derrick Lewis performance. And that guy is funny as pretty much round one comes. Alexander was too fucking nice. Dude was too fucking nice, man. Like, he punched, I don't think there's any eye poke. I think he punched Lewis, got in the eye. He was beating Lewis up badly. I thought if he continued and just put the onslaught on him, he could have finished that fight. And granted, you want to be cautious too. You want to be cautious too, because that's how Lewis beats on the guy. He just gets punched. They throw a bunch of combinations, and then in the process he throws one in return and counters you. So yes, you want to pick your combination shots, but I don't know, like, had he tried to go for the kill in round one, he probably would have gotten caught too. So I can't blame him. But the whole him stopping the fight, letting Lewis back in the fight in round one like that, it's like, man, you're too fucking nice, man. Just fucking go for it. The ref don't call it, then keep going, man. He was throwing a lot of teeps to the body kicks, leg kicks, some leg kicks, jabs. He was just, there's nothing Lewis can do for until the last seconds of the round fight. It was pretty much the same thing. Round two, he did that. I think it was round two and round three. There was more like Alexander was just standing there and just waiting for Lewis to come and not doing much. And that part gave Lewis some stamina back. I can't tell which round that was in, but round two was basically round one. Lewis got hurt a few times. Same round three. And then, yeah, man, there's times when he punched Lewis Lewis will go down over here, and it's like, man, it's just. What can you say? Classic Derick Lewis fight. Alexander, like, I think. Okay, so. The finishing sequence, I think Derick Lewis threw a was it like a jab or he threw something landed on Alexander Volkov's shoulder. And I don't know if I think that like may have lost balance, and then his leg came up and Lewis came up that fucking straight overhand, pop, drops him, gets on top, throw punches. Alexander's done, and it's like, man, it's like what the hell? Same Black Beast. Like, I don't know if he was gonna throw a knee or if he was gonna throw a knee. It's like, why would you throw a knee like that? It's like, just keep throwing. But I think it was more of the that fact that Derick got in range and his first punch landed on the shoulder or the body, like the chest, shoulder, something. Volkov lost balance, legs were off, and then the second punch lands, it clips him. And yeah, this classic Derick Lewis performance. Like, dude's funny as hell. Like, starts taking off his pants, his shorts, and then they're saying, I think that's illegal or something, and then or you ain't supposed to do that, and then Joe Rogan asked, classic Derick Lewis response, my balls are hot, or something like that, and it's like, that was hilarious. The dude's funny. That dude could be a comedian. He's like Rampage 2.0. You know, like the Black Beast though, like, I don't know if he's fucking serious or he's just joking around when they interview the guy. He's like, yeah, man, I only come and train like 30 minutes a day, an hour, now I'm doing an hour a day. Like, the guy's so funny, I think he's just joking, but part of me, I can't tell if he's serious or he's joking. Like, the dude's like, you're so physically gifted. If he's serious, it's like, dude, you're so physically gifted. Imagine you fucking did train, did your, like, 3 to fucking 6 hours of however ever many hours heavyweight champion trains. Like, dude would be a fucking beast. Maybe he does do that, and he's just, he has cardio issues, or maybe it's the fact that he has back problems. Because dude does have bad back, and it had effect in past fights. It might affect him in this fight, and it could affect him in training, which is why he has cardio issues. If I was this fucking coach, I'd be so goddamn frustrated because the guy is that physically, he has that is physically gifted, obviously, but I can't tell if he's fucking being serious or not. He's just joking, and if he's serious, I'll be frustrated as I'll be his coach, because dude's always getting beat up, and he's like, yes, dude wins, but like, man, like, if he's serious, like, yeah, you got a lot of heart in fighting, where's your heart in your training, some people, like, they got heart, and then some got heart, like, some love the training, they got the heart in the training, you push them, they just keep going until you say stop. And then some they're lazy, but when they get into the fight, there's no quitting them during the fight. It's like, man, what the hell? Derrick Lewis got a lot of heart, but I can't tell if he has the heart in the training. And maybe, his training is just he's injured and he can only train an hour a day, 30 minutes a day, with barely a little bit of cardio. It's like, I'd be frustrated, so man, if I was the coach's shoe. But yeah, man, I don't know about the guy going forward. He's the #2 ranked guy, and you just gotta feel so bad for Alexander Volkov. Like, had he won this fight, he would have gotten like the title shot in the future after the whole DC super fight crap goes away. Volkov would have been next in line. But now Derrick Lewis is in line, and it's like, you want to say he's likely gonna lose, but he might just do another Derrick Lewis fight and fucking gets beat up and then knocks him out and later catches them. Can't catch the black. Can't you can't count the black beast out. Oh man, I guess I don't know what's next for him. He's #2. Do you give him another fight? You making like another? He's like, as of right now, he's the #1 contender and a gatekeeper to becoming the #1 contender. Cause Joe Rogan asked him, he's like, man, I don't got the endurance, the cardio for a 5-round fight. And that's fucking true. But Derrick Lewis, man, he doesn't have the skill, but he's tough, he doesn't quit, and he will catch you. He can catch you, and it shows, man. You gotta feel bad for Volkov. What's next for Volkov? I don't know. Dude needs some time off. And it's the heavyweight, Volkov, he's just a win away or a short notice replacement due to injury. If, nobody takes it. You don't fucking know. It's heavyweight. It's so fucking thin. I don't know. What's next? If Blaze beats Ngannou, which most likely he will. Blaze versus Black Beast. That'd be fun. Heavyweight is so thin, you could put anybody up against a Black Beast, pretty much. The guy, Alexei, I forget said dude's name, but guy who beat Mark Hunt recently, he could fight Derrick Lewis. And if he beats Derrick Lewis, you got a 40-year-old guy who's ready in line to be for a title shot. What an interesting story. Like, if he beats Derrick Lewis and then he becomes the UFC heavyweight champ, what a fucking story. Highly doubt that, but it's not that. It's not in the realm of impossible things. It's in the realms of possibilities. Heavyweight is just so. Andre Arlovsky is still in the mix. It's like, yeah. Black Beast. Dude's funny as hell. I love his post-fight interview. I don't have an Instagram, so I don't see all the funny shit he does, but yeah, go classic Black Beast fight. He's fun to watch due to that reason. He's getting somebody will always get beat up, and then yup. I don't know, like he needs like he needs to find a long-term therapy for that back too, not just short-term stuff. He needs to put in the long-term stuff along with his training and along with that short-term stuff. If he's planning on fighting soon too, it's like, ooh, he needs a lot of stuff, you know. Guy has to do the cardio, the fucking skill training, and then the all that yoga, stretching, and all stuff with his back. Jeez. You know, something about like there's something about heavyweights who are above 265 and they a lot of them have like physical health problems. Brock Lesnar has that diverticulitis problem. I don't know, people that big and moving like that, like there's no way around it. You're gonna get injured because you're doing all that interval training and stuff, and you're you're basically getting pushed like this, like you're doing the same workout like light people are doing, like the lighter people, like fucking. I think that has something to do with heavyweights getting injured, but at the same time, most of them don't cut weight, so they can fight until their 40s. And it's just the fact that the talent pool is so thin. Like, the average person, you don't find much people who are over 200 pounds like that. And then, you know, the average guy who's like a heavyweight, they're for feeling like they're big, they're strong, no one's gonna fuck with them. They don't need to learn how to fight. So you got less people training as a heavyweight. The division's just that most people aren't walking around that size. And then on top of that, people who are walking around that size, they don't have that need to learn how to fight and protect themselves because most people aren't gonna be fucking with them. So yeah, that's why the division's like so thin. And you know, you got guys in the 40s. Andre Arlovski's still fighting. It's like, jeez. I'm going long enough here. This will be it for this video. This is the Geeky Fight MMA.